Hey guys, Frank Redden RC here, back with another video. So today we're at Fast Eddie's RC Hobbies in Yuma, Arizona, located at the Yuma Mesa Shopping Center on 4th Avenue and 16th Street. So if you're ever in the area, come in and see what they got. So today we're just gonna go in and see all the new products that he's got for Christmas and some just miscellaneous stuff. So stay tuned.
Before I compare this to the other Phaser Mark II, I want to show you that there is actually another rally car, the first in the rally car series, which is the Subaru Impreza. This is the same car, the same features as the Datsun. So everything that I talk about today on the Datsun will reflect as well on the Subaru Impreza. So whether you want a Subaru or a Nissan, you got them both. So while I get this out of the box, I'll let you know that the price on this is $269.99. It is a little bit more expensive than the other Phaser Mark IIs, but that's just because it has some features on it that the other ones do not. This is featuring the new Rally chassis, so it's the Phaser Mark II Rally chassis, which is a little different than the other ones. I'm going to pull this plastic off so you guys can get a good look at this body and all the detail that it offers here. It is absolutely gorgeous, the details that they put into this car. Look at the headlights. They've got headlights, they've got the rally lights, they got this light here, the one in the middle, and I don't know what all these lights are called. It's got so many lights on it, but it is fantastic. Now keep in mind, all of the light buckets here, all the lights here have light buckets behind them. So if you want to add optional lighting kits, you can absolutely do that. It's just a plug and play, super easy to do. Very good detail with the mirrors, the windshield wipers, the chrome bumpers, the sticker kit. They even painted the hood black, just like they do on the real rally cars. This thing is absolutely fantastic. Look at those wheels, guys. These are rally wheels. These are Watanabe wheels on there with the rally tread. And then take a look at those chrome bumpers. Really sets this thing off. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to get the body off so you can see what's under the hood here. So taking the body off, the first thing I noticed right away is it has this dust cover. Not all cars have that, but this is absolutely great for a rally car to have this dust cover to protect your electronics underneath. We'll pull this off as well and take a look under this, and you can see that it is running the 550 brushed motor that's in all the Kyosho phasers. It does have the 60 amp ESC. The radio and the receiver, correction, the receiver is right here. And it is running a T-style or a Dean's connector right there as well. This is an all-wheel drive platform, so it does have a center drive shaft, of course, and it is running differentials both front and rear. So what sets this apart from the other Kyosho Phaser Mark IIs? In the Rally Edition, it does have a different front skid plate here. It's a little bit more angled like that, so it is available to handle rougher terrain. You've got longer shocks, I believe, but definitely different shock towers, front and rear. These are Rally shock towers. And then also you're gonna have a different front A-arms. All of this is gonna allow for less bump steer on the rougher terrain. Rear shock tower and the rear shocks are also different than what comes on the Phaser Mark II. Out a Phaser Mark II, and we'll compare the differences side by side. So first thing we're going to compare, keep going. So the first thing we're going to compare are the bodies. This is actually looks like it's the same body, but the rally car, they did do some different decorations on it. Like I said, the lights, the around here, but everything else seems to be the same. It doesn't have the wheel trim, as I noticed that. And looking at the back, that looks pretty close to the same, with the exception of that light right there. Look how different the shocks are. Look at how these shocks are laying down. I wonder if these arms are different. Oh yeah, they are. You can definitely see the difference in the other one. Okay. Hood here, you can see that it is running the same brushed motor in both vehicles, the same ESC, and the same receiver. Also, both are running the same Dean's connector. So all of the electronics in both the cars are the same. But once you look up front here, this is where you're going to see the differences. Aside from the tire size, which we'll look at those a little closer later, look at the shock positions, the shock towers, the shock lengths. Everything's different under there. And as I mentioned before, that skid plate underneath is a lot different on the Rally than it is on the regular street version. See that there are some similarities, but they are different. As I said before, the Rally car A-arms are designed to reduce bump steer on rougher conditions, which you don't need for street racing. And looking at the back, you can also see that the rear shock tower on the Rally is much taller, and the shocks are much longer than they are on the street version of the Phaser Mark II. Looking at the tire sizes here, you can see that the Rally tires are much bigger and they are taller, and then that should also equate to a much higher ride height on the Rally car than on the street version. So comparing the Phaser Mark II to the Phaser Mark II Rally, you can see the differences. Again, that's why you got about a $30, Phaser Mark II to the Phaser Rally. You can see that there's a little bit of a price difference, and that's because of some of the things that they've added to this car that's not included on this one. So now you've got your choice of Datsuns. You can do it for street, you can do it for Rally, or just buy both, and you'll be perfectly happy. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and follow for more videos.